Welcome, students, teachers, parents, and staff. Today we are gathered to celebrate the Wolfe County High School graduating class of 2017. As both graduates and people, throughout this educational journey we have evolved socially, physically, and mentally. Do you remember the socially awkward younger version of yourself? I probably do too, unfortunately. We all remember the brace faces, the weird, sometimes painful growth spurts, and the panic attacks we would endure when we thought that getting a B- in middle school geology would absolutely destroy any chances we had of becoming a doctor. Well, we're past that awkward stage now. We are legal adults, ready to enter the new world. Some of us will be entering college, a technical school, or already jump-starting on a career. We have grown and changed dramatically since our journey began as small kindergartners. First, I will discuss how we have matured physically. Secondly, I will discuss how we have evolved socially. And lastly, I will discuss how we have increased our knowledge by such an incredible amount. Throughout our educational adventure, we have matured physically. We have changed our height and weight. Although you believe you're short, think of how small you were as a kindergartner. Give yourself some credit. Not all of us are able to digest Miracle-Gro so well. Some of us have already endured the rigorous routine of diet and exercise in order to lose weight and or maintain health. We employ different figures since the time we had that awkward "my legs and arms are so lanky" period in middle school. We have found ourselves and changed the way we physically looked in order to match our personalities. A lot of us have piercings. When we began school, we may have had a pair of pearls in our ears just because our parents decided to pierce them. We have grown to accept what we find attractive on ourselves. Some of us have tattoos, which were completed professionally and some not so professionally. For example, my boyfriend has a tattoo one of his friends gave him while they were hanging out at his house. Nothing about that tattoo was planned. To each his own. When we are born, we are free of markings on our bodies and holes in our ears from piercing needles. We have grown to design ourselves through art. Now that I've discussed how we have physically changed since we were in kindergarten, I will discuss our social maturity, or lack thereof. Most of us are socially aware of how to act in certain circumstances. Sometimes, though, it seems that some of us weren't so lucky to learn such a skill. We are aware of how to act around teachers, coaches, and parents. In kindergarten, we probably threw some crowns at a kid when they wouldn't share the pretty sparkly pink color. Thankfully, we have now grown to know this is socially unacceptable. I hope we have, anyway. When we were in middle school, we thought it was okay to beg our teachers for an A on that ridiculous science project. We now know that the real world doesn't simply provide what we need just because we ask it to. And now, as adults, we are aware that we are supposed to be kind to others. We are there to support each other's. We know that this is how we should treat people based on the fact that this is the way we want to be treated as well. Throughout our 12+ years of schooling, we have learned so much more about life and crucial school subjects we will need for the rest of time. We have so much information stored. We never thought it would be possible to be so intelligent. We employ basic math, science, reading, and social studies skills. We are aware of what it took to benchmark on the ACT test that many of us took several times in order to achieve. Many of us are now aware of what we enjoy reading, and now we read for pleasure instead of just for assignments. We know many simple life skills that are necessary to employ. We are aware how to file taxes, how to apply for jobs, how to care for children, and some of us are already homeowners, aware of the cost of electric and water bills. Several of us know how to complete specialized skills from our elective courses. We know how to cook, weld, nurse a sick patient, or farm. We know the importance of being there for our families and friends. We are now aware of the importance of being a good person to everyone. Today I have discussed with our graduating class about how we have physically grown. I have also discussed how the graduating class of 2017 has matured socially. Finally, I have discussed our vast amount of knowledge we now employ. As students of the Wolfe County High School graduating class of 2017, we have all evolved through our educational journey, socially, physically, and mentally. We, the Wolfe County High School graduating class of 2017, are prepared for our futures. We are aware of what it takes to become successful parents, leaders, workers, and people. We will never know where life takes us, but we are more than prepared to work with whatever life throws at our way. Thank you.